virtual story time with the Lillooet Public Library. My name is Christina. I'm very happy that you're joining me today. I'd like to acknowledge that I'm here in Lillooet on the territory of the Shetland people, and I'm very grateful to be able to be here. So our theme this week is sort of all creatures great and small. We're going to sing some songs with animals in them, and I'm going to read you a story in Aesop's fable of the lion and the mouse. So I hope you enjoy our kind of animal-themed story time this week. We're going to start out with a little song, a little hello song with different animals. When the cows get up in the morning, they always say hello. When the cows get up in the morning, they always say hello. What do they say? What do cows say? Moo! Can you moo with me? Moo! They always say hello. What about a dog? When the dogs get up in the morning, they always say hello. When the dogs get up in the morning, they always say hello. And what do dogs say? What does a dog say? Ruff! Ruff! Ruff, ruff, ruff! Can you bark with me? Bark! Bark, 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 bark! Bark, 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 bark! They always say hello. Let's be sheep. When the sheep get up in the morning, they always say hello. When the sheep get up in the morning, they always say hello. What does a sheep say? Have you ever been on a sheep farm? Baa! Can you baa like a sheep? Baa! They always say hello. And that's all the puppets I have with me, but we can use our imaginations for some other animals. What about a lion? When the lions get up in the morning, they always say hello. When the lions get up in the morning, they always say hello. What does a lion say? Can you roar like a lion? Roar! Roar! They always say hello. What about a little baby mouse? Little whiskers? When the mice get up in the morning, they always say hello. When the mice get up in the morning, they always say hello. What do mice say? Squeak, 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 squeak. And they always say hello. Alright, good job. That was a great song of When the Cows Get Up in the Morning. So the next song we're going to do is Row Your Boat. This is a good one for development of coordination. So if you're parent, caregiver, you can sit on the floor, sit on the couch, and you're basically going to hold your little one's hands or arms and kind of go back and forth like this. So, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Are you going back and forth with me? Alright. Row, row, row your boat gently up the creek. If you see a little mouse, don't forget to squeak. And can you squeak like we did before? Squeak, 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 squeak. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. A crocodile? Ah! Can you scream if you see a crocodile? Ah! Row, row, row your boat gently to the shore. If you see a lion, don't forget to roar. Can you roar like a lion? Roar! Roar! Then let's finish off with one more classic with the first verse. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So before we hear our story today about the lion and the mouse, we're going to do one more sort of action song. So if you can stand up with me, we're going to do Can You Move With Me? Join in with my movements and follow along. Can you wiggle like a worm? Can you squiggle? Can you squirm? Can you flutter? Can you fly like a gentle butterfly? Can you crawl upon the ground like a beetle that is round? Can you move with me? And there's another verse. It goes like this. Can you flip? Can you flop? Can you give a little hop? Can you slither like a snake? Can you give a little shake? Can you dance like a bee that is buzzing round a tree? Can you move with me? Nice job. Let's do that one more time, and I'm going to speed it up a little bit, but I know that you can do it. Can you wiggle like a worm? Can you squiggle? Can you squirm? Can you flutter? Can you fly like a gentle butterfly? Can you crawl upon the ground like a beetle that is round? Can you move with me? Can you flip? Can you flop? Can you give a little hop? Can you slither like a snake? Can you give a little shake? Can you dance like a bee that is buzzing round a tree? Can you move with me? Nice, excellent. You can have a seat now because we're gonna hear a little story. So the story I'm gonna read today is from this book, Unwitting Wisdom, an anthology of Aesop's Fables, retold and illustrated by Helen Ward. And this book is published by Chronicle Books from San Francisco. So I'm going to show you a cool picture here. And it says, "Size isn't everything. This story is a story in which a mouse unexpectedly returns a favor." And close your eyes, use your imagination. There once was a lion, sleeping peacefully in the shade of a cedar tree, when a little mouse mistook him for a big boulder and scrambled across the lion's shoulder. The lion woke and shuddered like an earthquake under the little creature, shaking him to the ground, where he caught the mouse by the tail beneath one great paw. The mouse was terrified. The lion eyed the smallness of the soon-to-be-eaten sight before him and sniffed the mousiness of this less than a mouthful squeaker. Squeak, 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 squeak. The mouse trembled. Ooh. He begged to be set free. Let me free, let me free. The lion yawned absent-mindedly, revealing his cavernous, tooth-ringed mouth. He breathed upon the mouse the very breath of doom. The mouse squeaked again. Please let me go, and I give you my word that one day I will return the favor. You give your word, squeaking Pip? Asked the lion, laughing at the mouse's impertinence. The mouse nodded as well as he could, and the lion lifted his great paw and let the little creature free. They went their separate ways. The lion thought nothing more of the mouse, but the mouse was more careful where he put his feet. And some time passed. And then one day, the roar of the lion rang pitifully throughout the forest. Roar! It woke the mouse out of the close comfort of his nest. There was sadness in the echoing roar. Roar! As it shook the pine needles from the trees, the mouse hurried toward it, mindful of the promise that he had made to the lion. The lion, huge and fierce though he was, now hung from a great branch, caught in a hunter's trap, trapped so tightly in the mesh that he couldn't move. Roar! The mouse quickly climbed the tree and down the thick ropes, where he set to work with his sharp little teeth. He chewed and pulled and frayed, nibbled and gnawed through the mesh until eventually the net began to loosen. Limb by limb, the lion was released, falling to the floor like a newborn calf. The lion tried to look humble as he felt, thanking the mouse profusely and promising never to underestimate the smaller creatures again. The mouse, in turn, tried to look heroic and brave, and unlike a tasty snack as he could. It was with some relief, and not a little pride, that he watched the lion disappear into the shadows of the forest. It holds through the whole scale of creation that the great and the small have need one of the other. And that's the story, the lion and the mouse. And I'm going to come up to you closer so you can see this beautiful picture again. Do you see the lion trapped in the net? Now do you see the mouse? They are biting through all those ropes, setting the lion free. All creatures, great and small, have their value and their use in creation. So size isn't everything. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that story and our songs today of different animals. That's all we have time for in this week's virtual story time. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week. Again, if you want to join in fun in-person program for kids 6 and under, you can join me at Conway Park on Tuesday mornings from 10:30 to 11. You can register with Lolo at early years. We're going to be doing that up until March 9th, possibly longer. We will see. Alright, as always, can you sing along and wave goodbye with me at the end here? Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. It's nice to see you today. Alright, take care.